Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Nikita, your online study partner. Do you also struggle to study for long hours without getting distracted? You're not alone here. In today's video, I'll be sharing some very useful techniques using which you can get productive and study for long hours effectively without burning out. So let's start the video. Before diving into the strategies, let's start with the right mindset. The first step is to have a very set clear goal. Because if you force yourself to study, you'll start feeling exhausted very early. So, you should have a purpose of why you are studying and what you are going to study for the next 1 or 2 hours, like depending on your capability. You should set clear goals on the basis of your past performance and also the ability. You know yourself more than anyone else, so you have the knack to understand yourself and set clear goals. Like for me, for physics, chemistry, and biology, I cannot sit for physics and chemistry for more than 2 hours a day. I cannot bear the pain of understanding them, to be very honest. Then biology is, on the other hand, is my favorite subject. Whenever I get time, I read the books or I read any information available through any resource book, any resource, even on the internet. I study about biology, every chance I get. Then the techniques. The first technique is the Pomodoro technique. When you're about to sit for long hours, you should have a time plan. Like if I'm going to study for 4 hours straight, I know that in the 4 hours, what topics are needed to be covered, how they are going to be covered, and how much time I have to devote to any of the topic. So for each topic, like for each sitting, there is 25 minutes. I devote to it. Then there's this 5 minute breaks. And mind you, don't use phone. Don't use your mobile in these 5 minutes, because if you get in the loop of scrolling reels or any shorts, bro, you're done. You're done for it. So don't use phone. Put your phone on silent, on aeroplane mode. That is the best thing I can suggest. Then there is this spaced repetition. That is like when you've studied for 25 minutes straight. Then in these 5 minutes, you need 5 minutes break. Then after it, for 2 minutes, just go back and look at what you've studied. Spaced repetition. You give some time to your brain to process what is the information that you're pushing it into the brain to store the information. Then you come back to the topic again, revise it again, and your brain would be like, this information is very important, keep this into the long term memory. So this is how the brain works. Then the third technique is the Feynman technique. Like if you have a younger sibling in your house, or even an elder sibling, or your mother or father who can devote some time to you, ask them to sit with you. You will teach them your favorite topics, your favorite topics which you want to work upon. Like last year, this thermodynamics was very difficult for me, so I taught this to my younger brother, who is like very younger to me, like 2 to 3 years younger, and he has no idea what he was listening. But I excelled in that topic just because मैंने उसे सिखाया. So use this topic, use this technique. And this is all for the techniques. And for further information, I can provide you that take breaks. Be mindful of how much time you're devoting to the breaks. After studying for 2 to 3 sessions of 25 minutes, take a long break of half an hour. Go get some fresh air, go walking, listen to music, but don't fall into the trap of shorts or reels. I'm telling you with some experience. So better don't even try going for reels, because आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा. You'll be scrolling everything. The feed is endless. The feed is endless, and you just keep scrolling all over the phone. Then the next thing is be physically very active. When you are physically active, your brain functions very clearly and very mindfully. Then the next thing that I wish we this era people had is having a habit of practicing Tratak. If you research on this, I've researched on it so much, and I found it very useful. Like if you are a person with specs also, you should try it for sure. It increases focus and concentration so much. It makes it so much better. Try Tratak. Okay. and I'll provide you with the link in my description. Go watch it. And practicing Tratak not only forces your mind to work productively and effectively, but also being in the present state. Being having the presence of mind is very important, not only in studies, but being street smart is very important. Then the next thing that you should try is keeping your mobile phones away while you're studying from a printed material. Like, I really support the people who study from mobile phones, like who attend the lectures. But for me, I get distracted very easily. So even when the lecture is going on, अगर टीचर चला गया 2 मिनट के लिए, I'll be like, just I'll check किसका मैसेज आया है, किसका ये है, कौन से क्रिएटर में अभी क्या हुआ, न्यूज़, anything. So keep your mobile phone away from you. Then the next thing that comes is study in the presence of your mother and father, because when my mama is like around me, she keeps an eye on me. I cannot do anything, like I cannot get distracted very easily, because if I get distracted, I'll okay, let's not get into that matter. Another technique that you can use is active recall. After revising or after reading a new topic, you should be able to write it down or speak it out to someone in front of you in a summarized way, just so you can revise it anytime you want and write the answers in a very structured manner. Why I focus on writing the answers in a very structured manner is because students in Indian education system are judged on the basis of the kind of answer they write, not on the type of information they have in their brain, but the type of answers they write, they are judged on that basis. And for staying energized and staying away from burnouts, I usually suggest people to go for physical activities, because being on phone, like we are on phone 24/7, we get up, we check the phone, we get to go to sleep, we go for a nap, we check the phone, so we are on the phone 24/7. That is why I suggest people to go for physical activities, go for a walk, or get some fresh air, anything that includes your physical involvement. If you found the video helpful, like the video, comment down what you want next, and subscribe for more. Thank you, and we'll see each other in the next video.